Well, I'm actually here working on the Camaro. It was running like crap the other day whenever I took it out for a drive, and I soon realized that, it's probably about time for spark plugs in it. So I decided to do some spark plugs real quick to it, and let's see, where's some of those old ones? Now, not too proud of this. The car probably hadn't had plugs in it in probably 8 years. In the last year or so, we've been not really driving it that much. So here, let me show you. Probably needs valve stem seals in it also. We'll see, like this one. This one don't look too bad. That's normal. It's normal wear. Well, let me get on to some of these. You guys are gonna shit your pants when you see one of these bad ones. Probably the last one I grab. See, that one wasn't too bad. Now granted, I just did rebuild the carburetor in it, and it did run ridge. Some of those looked a little wet, so after I get these installed, I'll retune the carburetor and do the accelerator pump on it. But look at this one. If you guys can even see the carnage on this one. That is disgusting. Real bad. There's so much soot on this thing. I don't even know if you can see it. Like, if I get my face out of the picture, maybe it won't focus in. It's horrible. Like, you can just see all the gunk on it. So it was definitely, I had a couple of them in there like that. I haven't got the rest of them out yet, which that's what I'm doing right now to it. It's kind of hard to see under the hood. The car has a small block in it, the 400. It runs good when it wants to. Good old Holly 750 double pumper in it. A little bit big for the car, but try to get these new plugs in it. Hopefully it'll run a lot better. We're gonna try to make it to the Tascosa pancake car show deal that I think the Lions Club puts on. So I'm gonna try to get it running a little bit. I'm gonna try to do a little work to the underneath of the hood and clean it up to make it look a little presentable in case I decide to open the hood up on it. This is my wife's car, and the last couple of years we've been so busy doing different stuff that we really haven't had time to get it out and do as many of the car shows as we usually used to. So hopefully here we'll get some more car shows in. It's the end of the year for it basically, but hopefully we'll get some more car shows and maybe take it at least a couple more, at least one, at least this pancake one. I'm really pushing to try to get it to that one. I need to readjust the brakes on it. I did put a new master cylinder on it a while back. I think there's some air in the lines because the brakes are acting a little weird, so I'll go through all that again and adjust all those back out and just go from there. It's hot as hell in my garage. It's still like 80 degrees, 90 degrees, and it's like 10:30 at night. I'm sweating my ass off. So we'll do some more spark plugs to it, get it running. We'll maybe do a cold start here in a second on it. See what you guys think. It sounds good. It's a pretty good running little car, so healthy cam, and it's nothing really extreme, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people, oh man, I want a 10-second car and 1,000 horsepower, but it's really, I've been around that kind of stuff my whole life, and the older I get, the more I realize it's just I've got fucking grease all over my face. it's just more of a pain in the ass to upkeep a car with that much horsepower. Now eventually this car, and hopefully in the next, I want to say 3 or 4 months, we have a big car show coming up, so I'm trying to put together a 427 big block for it. So we'll be taking the small block out of it before too long. That's the reason why I'm not changing the wires on it. The wires are MSD, and the wires are probably 12 to 13 years old. They're real old, but MSD makes a good product. So I'm gonna leave those plug wires on it for now, and then whenever we switch over to the new big block, I'll go ahead and replace all that stuff and hopefully do some videos on that and get you guys interested in my channel. I don't only just work on semis. I've just been doing a lot of that stuff because it seems like anytime I've ever went and tried to find anything on YouTube about semis, that it just isn't there, you know. So I'm flowing at a lot of truck tech stuff is what I'm doing, calling it trucker talk, which maybe I need to go trucker tech, you know. Maybe I need to change the name up on it, but I'm doing it by episode, so it's easier to find that way. And like, we'll get to working on this, and like I said, tomorrow I'll probably tune out the carburetor again, adjust the accelerator pump in it, and just kind of go from there. Put a timing light on it maybe, and kind of see if that's will help the car itself out a little bit, because it's been acting a little jukey here lately. Last few times we've had it out, and judging by a couple of those plugs I seen that came out of it, I'm on number 6 plug right now. So, well, the 6th one I've changed. I'm actually on a different firing order. So, but one side's already been changed, and this side I'm doing now. The headers, this car's got full length headers on it, so it's a pain in the ass to get to the damn plugs. I've got one that's underneath those two tubes right there that I'm gonna have to either jack the car up or just get my fat ass underneath it and take it out that way, or try to just fight with it on top. So I'm not really gonna videotape a lot of that. There's tons of video out there for spark plug removal and installation. It's really not that hard. The newer stuff kind of is, but the newer Hemis, I guess, come with 16 plugs in it, and you got to take apart all kinds of shit. So maybe if I ever get a chance to do one of those, I'll videotape it and kind of go from there. So, but yeah, that's just a little update on the old Camaro, old 69. It's been one of that thing. It's just you had something for so long and you haven't really driven it and gotten it out a lot lately. I'm sweating. You haven't gotten it out a lot lately. It's just one of those things that you just, the upkeep on them, you got to keep it, you know what I mean? You got to keep them up. So I've been slacking a little bit. So the last week or so, I've been chasing down all the little stuff on this. And like I said, the brakes and the spark plugs and all that good stuff, we'll getting that all lined out. And like I said, I'll retune everything and go from there. And hopefully it'll be good to run the car here in the next couple of days. So Saturday when that car show comes and we go out there, I'm going to take my G8 out there, and I'm going to take this out there. It's a good cause to get involved with. So hope to see everybody out there. I know there's not a lot of people watching my channel yet, but that's why I'm just downloading as much stuff as possible. So at Tascosa High School, like I said, the Lions Club put on a pretty cool little car show. So hopefully we'll see you guys out there, and hope you enjoy the show, you know, enjoy the channel. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, give me a thumbs up, comment, do something. So I'm out of here.
it is.